Good morning. So I'm heading out to go pick up a few things from Ulta and have my car appraised because I'll be trading it in pretty soon. Okay, so please excuse this bag right there. I just left Ulta and picked up the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. Full coverage in Capri. There was only one of these left, which of course there always is only one left, but I managed to get it. Ha ha ha. So I did go back in and get a palette. The palettes were 50% off, so they were only $10.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah, and today I have something a little different planned. This all started because my eyes have been a bit more bloodshot than normal and a little more red than normal. I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, I don't see anything in your eyes that would be irritating it. And I was like, okay, so could be outside factors. So I was like going through the list of possible suspects, like new laundry detergent, no. Did I get any new plants or flowers? No, stuff like that. So a couple of weeks ago, I started going through my makeup collection, and I was like, okay, I could not remember when I had bought certain things, but I knew how long I'd had certain things. So I started going through my makeup collection, which is very minimal. I really like makeup. I'm not gonna say I love makeup, especially not here on YouTube, where I know people have like full closets full of makeup, but I really like makeup and only choose things that I actually use, not things that I intend to use or like stuff that's on the back burner. It's all stuff that I actually use. So every few months I kind of do what I call a soft purge, which is just where I reevaluate. I go through everything. Do I still like this? Yes, keep. You know, did this not work for me? That can go. Is it about time? You know, based on when I purchased it, started using it, and then the expiration date, which I know I myself am also guilty of this. I be ignoring that expiration date or the best use cycle, especially if it's stuff that was really expensive. I will, you know, but this time I was like, my eyes are so bloodshot and I don't know what it is, but I do know that a lot of this can go. I have just a handful of things. I don't have a huge haul to share with you guys. I do have a few things that I bought from Ulta. A lot of this is gonna be a first impressions because I have some Juvia's Place items, Physicians Formula as well. So this is gonna be me testing out a couple products and, you know, seeing how they work for me. This is my full makeup collection. So this is where I put all of my makeup tools in one of these reusable bags from Glossier. And then I have some scissors, compact, clippers, an emery board, tweezers, and a sharpener I got in a gift set one time that just really works, so I kept it. Okay, and then this bag, which I got from, this is one of those reusable bags. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but I think it's like reused plastic or something. I got this from Urban Outfitters like years ago. It's super easy to clean and was really well made, so I just hung on to it and I use it for my brushes because it's just long enough that most of these brushes fit. I have a lot from BH Cosmetics and a lot of Real Technique brushes. I have those, one of these things randomly that was a gift. I never really used this, although I don't know, I might. So I kept it in here. Don't have a lot of brushes, as you can see. Doesn't even fill up the back halfway. So these, I bought the Juvia's Place Blush, Rouge,
in volume 2, the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. Now I have already tested out 2 of these just for shade comparisons, but I haven't worn it in with the full face of makeup yet. Nubian by Juvia's, the number 2. I got the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I think this is just, yeah, bronzer 6676. And then some more of my facial sunscreen. This is not for the face. This is for the whole body. It's a sensitive formula, so it doesn't irritate my eyes or my nose or anything. It's an Australian sunscreen. This is a very, very good, but like I said, it's not made for the face. Plus, I like how it smells. And this is my makeup collection. Boom. This is it. This is all of the makeup, including nail polishes. So as you can see, makeup wipes from Whole Foods, the 365 ones. These are really great. The only thing is they're kind of small. For foundation, I normally use the Superstay Activewear by Maybelline in 128. Way too pale, as you guys have been seeing in these videos. I have the Juvia's Place concealer in the number 18. The Glossier Play liquid highlighter, and then the Mineral Fusion lip gloss, lip chemistry glassy tint. I love this. Love, love, love. Plus the packaging, I mean, look at it. The Anastasia brow pomade, the dip brow in medium brown, because it is the perfect match for my eyebrows. My eyebrows are like very dark, almost black. And then I have these 2 MAC lipsticks, Hug Me Luster Lipstick and Sea Sheer Luster Lipstick. So I really like the sheer, glossier formulas of the lipsticks. The Sephora Cream Lip Stains in number 1, number 2, and 40. Maybelline New York Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liners in Brick Red, Totally Toffee, and Nude Whisper. And this is a chapstick that came with a box that my friend Megan sent me for my birthday, and it smells like Jolly Ranchers, cherry Jolly Ranchers, so technically not makeup, but there you go. And then this Oleo also. I received this as a gift because I am a Google Local Guide level 6 right now. It smells like a lemon. It is a highlighter, and I think you can use it on your lips, but it's very hard to get warmed up and softened. So I think this is more for like no makeup look. And then the Mineral Fusion Touch Eye Pencil. Last but not least, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in medium and light medium. So I have these 2. And that is literally all of my makeup. There's nothing left in there. That's it, that's everything. So I have a very small makeup collection. In addition to all of this, I also have a package that came, which I didn't want to put it on the counter because it's dirty. The Pacifica, I hate the name of this, Activist Volume and Curl Mascara. So I'll be trying that. I have tried a few Pacifica products, and they're hit or miss products for sure. And then I also got a new pair of tweezers because mine were not as grabby as they have been. And I have sent these tweezers in to be resharpened for free because that is a service that Tweezerman said they offered. It took 2 months to get my tweezers back. I want to have tweezers during that time until I get them back in the mail. The Beauty Bakery Lollipop Eyeliner, which I've been watching a lot of Trixie Mattel's Get Ready With Me videos, and she raves about this. Definitely wanted to try it. Plus, you know, Black-owned beauty brand, hey. It's not a lot, but it is a lot for me compared to, you know, you guys seeing my full collection. So this is a lot for me.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches now so you guys can see, and then I'll set all of this up in my room because I like the lighting in there better. So far we have Morocco, Madagascar, Sheba, Ya, and Jezebel. Then I have Zuri, Cleopatra, Nefertiti, Nairobi, and Layla. And the difference between these swatches and these is I added a little bit more pressure. I was touching them very, very lightly, and I wasn't putting enough pressure on to get the swatches. So I just have a couple more to go. And then the last two are Kenya and Egypt. These are all the colors. And I really like this palette because there are neutrals, but there's also really vibrant warm tone colors. Like the green is something. Green is a hard one for especially for my skin tone, and they were all very soft and easy to apply. So can't wait to get into that later. Okay, so I forgot to turn my heater off because it is really loud. So I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in bronzer. I don't know why they put this at the top and then nothing at the bottom, because I was really scared when I went into Ulta that somebody had already opened it, which is very possible. More than once have I bought something from Ulta that has already been opened, and that is really, oh, you gotta struggle a little bit. Okay. That smells like, it smells like old school sunscreen. Oh, this is, oh, okay, so it looks fine. There's nothing, so it's just like this cute compact, and you push the button and it opens. That's nice. It does have the, like a little sponge applicator, but I won't be using this. These are never, they're never good. I don't know why companies don't just let it go, but the mirror is very big, and I like the compact. It reminds me of being a kid and having like play makeup. Like the makeup that, so many bright colors and came in these like huge plastic cases. Yeah, it smells really good, and I'll see it. The fragrance is so strong. It's really soft though. It feels so soft and smooth. And do this on the inside like a professional. And can see that, it basically is a shinier part of my arm.
I love the tone, I have to say.
So to my eyes, it looks like a true neutral brown with a satin finish. That's something that I was looking for because I was sort of using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in medium as a kind of contour slash bronzer, and it was way too subtle, I think, and it does have a reddish tint to it, which is why I thought that it would work as a bronzer, but it's definitely not deep enough and not brown enough. I'm very happy with this. This is super cute. I like the packaging. And I am not concerned about size. Because I have so little makeup, to carry a palette that's a little bigger is not a big deal because overall I'm not carrying very much with me. And next is the Juvia's Place Blush Rouge in Volume 2. The blush duo blushes consists of 2 complementary rich and buildable soft powders that provide a smooth and highlighted definition to cheeks. So let's see, how the frick do y'all beauty bloggers and beauty YouTubers do this? I feel like normally they have the light facing this way and the camera there too, so all they have to do is like boo boo boo. But the light is coming in from that way and my desk is facing this way because I don't know, like to make things difficult. So let's see. There's a pinky color, which I chose because it's sort of similar to, they are very soft, sort of similar to, and the pans are very big. That is orange. Okay. I chose these two because I did have an orange blush from Crown Cosmetics that I did love. When I was looking for things that could be possibly irritating my eyes, the blush was one of those things where I was like, I can't remember when I bought this, but I know it's over a year old, and then clickety-clack, checking online, and I was like, oh, we gotta go. So I did want to replace that, and this pink sort of reminds me of the Glossier Puff, I think it was, and that was very complimentary for my skin tone. This is a lot warmer pink, that was more of a cool tone pink.
So on me, the pink, both of them are very pigmented, I think. The pink is very pink, the orange is very orange. I would say they're both a medium tone, very warm. And that's what I was looking for. So and I think that's all the swatches I have because I just have mascara, tweezers, and eyeliner for you all. So I'm just gonna set you guys up and just talk to you all while I do my makeup. I got the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. That's a cute name. Our Second Skin Creamy Foundation offers a smooth application with a soft natural and soft matte finish to give a flawless coverage. A great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oily skin, which I have oily, sensitive skin. Okay, so yeah, it says full coverage. We'll see. I will say that when I was comparing the shades, yeah, I normally don't test around the front of my face. I normally test around the sides. I used a really small amount and it spread over the whole side of my face. So definitely gonna use a little buffing brush. Normally I use my hands to put my foundation on, but I just don't want to clean up all of that. So I'm gonna use a brush, take my glasses off, and now I'm blind. Little, see, that's like a little teeny drop. And I used my fingers when I was comparing the foundations and not a brush, so we'll see. Now I'm not using a primer. I do need one because the holidays are coming up, which means there's going to be a lot of photos, and I've noticed because filming helps, definitely. Making YouTube videos definitely shows you this is what your face looks like in on video, this is what your face looks like in photos after wearing foundation for a while. I think the best time is a few hours after I've already applied my foundation. This part of the video is more just me babbling on about random stuff. I am very picky about my foundations because I have I'm not gonna say a difficult skin tone, but one that is hard to match in drugstore foundation. I used to use more, oh, that looks really nice, more high-end, tiny amount foundations, just because that was the only place that I could find a match. And I have tried the Fenty foundation before, but the matte, and I normally go with a matte foundation because my skin is very oily, but the matte foundations sometimes are too matte, especially if you don't always use a primer like I don't. It can really catch on all of the dry spots on your face. Lately, because you know, COVID, wearing a mask has exacerbated a lot of the drier spots on my face. I'm very I'm not gonna say wishy-washy, but I will change my whole routine at the drop of a hat. Like my foundation routine, I used to, sometimes I'll apply a couple of layers, sometimes I'll apply just one layer. Sometimes, like today, I don't put foundation on the like rounder part of my nose. And I learned that after watching a lot of Violette or Violet FR. Her makeup videos are fantastic. I always love them because they're so creative, and she has a way of thinking outside the box when it comes to makeup, and I really appreciate that as someone who also thinks the same way. I'll use makeup products however I want to use them. Like I've used eyeshadows in my eyebrows or eyeshadows on the face. I've used that eyeliner I showed you all earlier, the Mineral Fusion one, on my lips as a lip color and as a lip liner. It just depends on, you know, the day and how I feel and if I want to experiment. And now I have, oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a little drier around here so you can see it a little bit, but this is just one coat, very thin, 2 little dots. You know, what do you guys think? I think the color match is very good because it's, I want to say, a little deeper than the actual skin on my face. It's not as deep as the skin on the rest of like my neck or like my hands, of course. But to me, I do look more human. But this is me looking in the mirror. Like in the viewfinder, I might look just really ashy and pale, but I normally, you can always adjust that by using a blush and bronzer. I think using the brush went really well. I don't think it put a lot down. I think this is a nice thin layer for the first time me using it. Going with this, I like how it smells. It reminds me of my childhood. So I don't mind that. I wonder if it wears away. Ooh, so soft.
if that smell wears, the longer you have it on. And all of this will change. I don't have a specific routine. That's nice. You know, it changes from day to day, so today I do it this way, tomorrow I do it in a different way. This is so soft. And I like that because when I use matte foundation, sometimes if the I don't know if this makes sense, but if the powder is also dry or drying or mattifying over a matte foundation, sometimes it dries my skin out even more, and then I end up looking super crispy, and that is not my goal when it comes to makeup. It's such a nice sheen. It's very slight, it looks very natural. I like to have a little bit come forward. And probably in the mirror, it looks like I did absolutely, in the camera, it probably looks like I haven't done anything, which is so interesting. It just looks like a little shadow, and that's kind of what I want in a bronzer right now. Now I might change my mind and be like, actually, I want to go with that, they have a sun-kissed version that has really orangey red tones in it, and I remember using a bronzer like that once, and somebody thought that I had a fever when I put it on, and I thought that was really nice. I like the super flushed look. Okay, I feel like I look alive and well. Same brush because there's like a little bit left, and I feel like that keeps me from making mistakes. If there's like a little bit of powder left on or a little bit of foundation left on the brush, it's like keeps you from doing too much. Start way back here. Okay, yeah, this is pigmented. Start back here and work my way forward. Ooh, not too far forward. Okay. And I'm not gonna wear concealer today because I don't want to, and I don't have any. I don't mind concealer. It's a little heavier than foundation, and sometimes I just don't want the heaviness on my skin. That looks so cute, and because the tip of my nose is already a little red, it kind of right across. Sometimes it's just for me about looking at what my face is already doing that day. Like the tip of my nose is a little red, and I think it's because it's 41 degrees. It's 41 degrees outside. And I turned off my heater so that I could film. Thing is, when I put foundation on, to me it makes my lips look more pigmented, but I did put some lip gloss on because my lips were dry. And let me see. Oh, you know what? Let's see if I can go into the palette. First, let me see with my glasses on. Oh yeah, this is nice. Yeah, that's a really nice bronzer. The color is setting a little bit deeper, and that's really nice. But it goes with, because I had gotten, what was the color? Capri or Capri? And it was so warm that when it oxidized and it completely set, I looked like I was wearing a Halloween mask, which was not the goal that day. So I kind of wanted
gonna try this Pacifica Activist Volume and Curl Mascara. 100% vegan brush with a curled shape to help you activate your lash lift from root to tip by combing lashes straight up. In a glass bottle, less plastic. That explains why it's so heavy. Check your local recycling options for end of use options. Do people actually read like less plastic, check local recycling options for end of use options? Because I'm someone who will read all of this stuff. I mean, I read it all before I bought it, but still. I do. When it comes to mascara, I have pretty thick lashes. They're just cuckoo bananas and grow like this. This is glass. This is really heavy. All I'm looking for is one coat, and I'm looking for something that's curling because I wear glasses. Oh, that's nice that it won't fall over if I set it up like that. It smells fine. It smells like mascara to me. It doesn't smell like any more natural. So I'm just looking for something that's curling and a one coat situation because my lashes are there. They grow straight out. They grow in V shapes and patterns, and when I wear my glasses, they touch the glass sometimes, which can be startling. You guys ever seen Finding Nemo where that little girl tapped that glass? That's what it feels like. It's really disorienting sometimes. So having a mascara that will curl them. Oh, what type of wizardry? Little lashes. Uh-oh, so now all it needs to do is not irritate my eyes, because just because a package is, a product is clean and made with natural ingredients, it doesn't mean that it's not irritating. And that is normally my biggest issue, is if my my tight line starts to burn or itch, or my eyes start to water uncontrollably, that's normally a no-go. And sometimes it happens just from the odor coming off of the mascara, but so far my eyes feel fine and they don't feel heavy either. And my eyelashes they are curling right in front of my eyeballs. This is so weird. Guys, look at my eyes. What is this? See, this is what happens when you don't buy makeup for like months, and then you come back and you're like, what is all of this magical formulas and potions that are available now? Because I don't get easily bored, and I'm not someone that is easily, new Tweezerman tweezers. I'm not someone who is like, oh, this is a weird new product, let me try that out. I'm like, when they started making products with hemp or cannabis in it, I was just like, oh, that's nice. I have my faves, and I do like to try new products occasionally, but I have so much fun messing around with the stuff I do have that I just never really feel like I'm missing out on anything. Oh, this is nice. It has a little, it says it's a case, and it's like holographic. That's cute. Oh, aren't these pretty? Look. Little, like, oxblood color. It's super cute. Oh, this way. But yeah, my tweezers are, as you guys can tell, I have thick eyelashes and I have really fine hair sometimes, but they're very dark colored. So I need very good tweezers. I've tried the Revlon ones. I've tried pretty much every affordable brand. And at first I was gonna go for the full-size Tweezerman tweezer, but then I realized that actually
This is the mini size, and this was only $12. Normally the bigger sizes are like $22, the full size. And I was like, I don't need it. I don't need it. So I have this gorgeous, I think this is a holiday theme. Yes it is, because it says Mary Berry. So this is the holiday theme one. That's cute, and it goes in a little case. If I can get it in there. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Plus it makes it easier to find them, because sometimes they just be traveling. And is that everything? Nope. I have my eyeliner here. So this is the Beauty Bakery Lollipop Liner for wings that don't suck. Okay. Beautybakery.com, Beauty Bakery Makeup on Instagram. They have their Beauty Bakery Twitter handle and a hashtag that's called Caught Cakin'. That is super funny. That is super funny. So the Juvia's Place brand, I have tried their concealer before. I tried their foundation, which so far I'm liking the foundation. This is my first Beauty Bakery product, and I think I mentioned earlier that I was watching a lot of Trixie Mattel's Get Ready With Me videos, and she raved about this eyeliner, and I love doing wing liner. I haven't done it in a while because I haven't found an eyeliner that I really liked. I was using the glossier one because I like the paintbrush tip. Before that, I have tried the Milani, I've tried the e.l.f. I don't really like the felt tip ones, and I think it's because of the texture on my eye, where the paint tip ones, the brush tips, just flow over. So the felt tip ones, I always felt like were kind of scraping my eye. So I'm just gonna draw on my hand upside down so you guys have, oh, it's black. Yes it is. Yes it is. Yes. Let's see how that dries. Hi. Hi guys. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm doing it. Isn't this what the beauty girls do? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay, so now we gotta click land. Oh yeah, you definitely need a makeup wipe. Y'all saw the difference. To take that off. Ooh, buddy. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Okay, don't write on your hand. But I think it would be good for like if you're doing fake tattoos or something. Okay, so I'm just gonna do an all over eye color like I like to do. And I have large hooded eyes, and sometimes it is a pain to find like fluffy blending brushes, say that 3 times fast, that are small enough for my eye but not too small, and large enough but not too large. What color do I want to do today? Well, first I did want to try this Madagascar because it's such a nice neutral brown, because I wanted to see how that looks with my skin tone. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not brown. Well, not only brown, it has a goldish, I don't know. This is a really great transition color for me. So many times have I gotten something that's too chalky, has a weird white undertone. I'm being very precious with it, I know, because I just bought it. Oh shoot. So I'm like touching the pans very lightly because I just bought this, and part of me is like, tell me so pretty. Another part of me is like, use it. I love that color, but it doesn't look as brown on me as it does in the pan. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't think it does, but I want to see how the colors. So it turns out I was very blurry almost this entire time, and I don't know if I'm gonna refilm it. I doubt it. I don't know how you can refilm someone's first impressions video, but I did just put on this Maybelline New York Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in Totally Toffee. I've been really into interior design, and I feel like that is the next logical step as far as my business is concerned, because I do own an online thrift store where I sell vintage and secondhand goods. I also have a blog where I talk about my entrepreneurial journey and what it's been like for me as a first generation entrepreneur, and things I've learned, resources. I talk about other small businesses there, and review products. And something that I realized recently is that although I started my business for many different reasons, and one of the biggest reasons was to push myself outside of my comfort zone to hold. Hey guys, so my camera stopped filming after the last time I restarted it at 1 minute and like 53 seconds. I have no idea why. I'm gonna let it go and I'm gonna finish this video. So on my eyes, I used the Nubian palette to Madagascar and Sheba in the palette there, the two brown in the middle. And then for my lips, I used the Maybelline Shaping Lip Liner in Totally Toffee and the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 02 and the Bite Beauty Vanilla Latte Lip Gloss. Now, I know this one is discontinued. I will try to link everything that I can if you guys are interested. I gotta let it go. This camera is got an attitude problem. As you guys know, I have the Nikon D3200, and it is quite old. It's not designed for YouTube, for recording the way that a lot of other cameras are nowadays. When I first bought it, it was for photography only. I was gonna start getting back into photography and you know, doing all that. So I guess, I don't know, I guess I'll be filming using my my phone until I figure out what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it stopped. So it stopped like 3 times while I was filming this video. So if you guys see clips jump, that's why. I was also blurry in most of the footage, which I apologize for, but I don't want to record it again because I feel like that would be inauthentic to a first impressions video. So I'm gonna leave it in. Again, I apologize. I'll put some, you know, jazzy lo-fi music underneath it if you guys just want to listen instead of watch my blurry face put on makeup. But I was talking about the movie Nope. If you're new to the channel, hi. I have a movie blog where I write about movies and TV fairly often. You know, some movies I like just for the costume design, some movies I like because of the vibe of the whole feature. It like sets a mood. I like to listen to movies sometimes, not so much TV shows, but that's like a whole separate thing. Anyway, I was talking about how I'd gotten into interior design, how I found some interior designers on YouTube, Carolyn and Paige Wassel in particular, who really advocate for buying vintage, buying secondhand items first, and, you know, shopping from small businesses first. And that really spoke to me as someone who owns an online vintage store, Hey Red Shop, who loves vintage. And I've written a few blog posts on the blog attached called Hey Red Journal. And that's where I talk about being an entrepreneur, but I also talk about things that really interest me. And something that I've noticed is the introduction of vintage aesthetics in modern movies and TV shows. And I really like that. And excluding like historical or period pieces, I really enjoy seeing certain arrangements. For example, in the movie Nope, which I love, and I bought the collector's edition of the movie, the main characters live out in the country. They do live in, I think they live in California, and they live out in the mountains, and it's very rural and very isolated. And the design of the interior kind of reflects that. There's a lot of natural stuff. There's leather, jute rugs. I'm not a professional designer. I don't know. I'm just saying what I see. You know, a lot of muted colors, yellows, greens, browns, and vintage home goods, which I love. You know, they have rural touches everywhere that show that, hey, you know, we're not trying to make it seem like the people who lived here are so out of touch with the community that they, or the location that they live in. So it's like they have wooden picture frames and stuff like that, but they also have these like gorgeous lamps, like table lamps from, it looks like the 80s and the 70s, and all of these like wall sconces and stuff. And I'm like, I love it. I love the design. And I've never really shared that here. Like my space is a work in progress. This is like my workspace. And as you can see, I have these wall sconces up here. Right now, I'm just in the collecting phase. I plan on moving within the next 2 months or so. So I've started to collect things that really catch my eye, including wall sconces. I don't know why I'm just suddenly obsessed with these plug-in wall sconces. I have some over there, but this whole, everything you don't see is like really messy, so I'm not going to show you guys that today, but I may show you that in a later video when I talk about some of my favorite thrifted finds. But wooden table lamps, those brown, like classic brown vintage table lamps, I love them. I think they, especially the way that they arranged it, where it's like there's space, and it kind of mimics the fact that they live so isolated, that where there's all this open space, there's a lot of open space in the house. And I just like, I love the story that the house tells, essentially. But anyway, so thank you guys for watching this video and joining me here while I open up all of this new makeup, which I really like. The mascara out of everything. I mean, I love eyeshadow palettes because of all the colors and textures and stuff. But how old is this lip gloss? Y'all know that Bite Beauty stuff is only made with, I'm not gonna say only, is mostly natural, and they have like a really short expiration date. I should get rid of this. I got rid of a bunch of makeup, and I think I
say out of everything, the liner is really black and it's really liquidy, and I love the brush tip. So I'm really gonna enjoy that. This mascara, and I'm not a mascara person. First of all, it's really heavy, but it curled my lashes. This is, I mean, I know you can't really see because of my glasses. I'll take the glasses off so you guys can see. But if I close my eyes, my lashes look like they're curled. Do you guys see that? Look at that. That is crazy. I just put mascara on. I don't even own an eyelash curler. That was all that I did. I don't even know if the camera caught it because it went out a couple of times, but this mascara, Pacifica, you just never know what you're gonna get with that brand because they're trying to do too much. They're trying to do too much. Pacifica, even though I don't own a lot of makeup, as you guys clearly saw, I read about and watch videos about and I look at a lot of these products, and Pacifica is trying to do skincare, fragrance, and they're trying to do cosmetics. And they're not giving enough attention to any one of these things at the same time. So you end up with a lot of regular, a lot of underperforming, and a very few outstanding products. And for me and my crazy eyelashes, which again, I'm not sure if it caught it, but I have thick eyelashes and the lashes themselves are pretty long. I'm sorry, my glasses are dirty. I tried to find the little cleaning cloth, but I couldn't find it. Is that it right there? Yeah, it is over there. Sorry guys, this whole thing just kind of fell apart. I love my new Tweezerman in this gorgeous berry color. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it out one hand. Okay. In this color, so pretty. And these are the mini ones, and this is all I need for my brows. And I think that's it. The foundation looks really good. It is a great color match. I noticed that it is on sale now after I bought it, which is great for somebody else. Y'all know I use my coupons. I'm not out here paying full price for nothing. I really like the bronzer too, and the nice soft sheen. So far this was pretty good. There's nothing that I would take back to the store, and if you guys like these kinds of videos, I can make more. I do like to put together like a random eye look. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I do enjoy that. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time.